Faris, which is coming up next. You're the last speaker before Rich Bernstein is actually in the house, but he's muted. He's watching all of you from the back. Yes, so he's in the house from the USA. But Faris, he will be talking about the moving to the digital world with the millennials, because he himself is a millennial. So Faris, a highly accomplished guy. Welcome, Faris. Go.
All right, hi guys. I'm just gonna get a very short time because we're given very short time, and we have amazing people in here, and I'm so blessed to be with among some of amazing people here as well, like Robert, Michelle, Dr. Henry, and you'll meet Coco later, and Steve as well. So the team has been very great. So I'm given 15 minutes, and I'm trying to get it done under 15 minutes because people always say that. There's always this saying, once you give a mic to a trainer, you will never get it back. So of course, that's what's been happening here. So anyway, I'm just gonna run through this really quick. I'm coming from a perspective of a personal perspective as well, like Michelle, and I'm coming from a perspective of millennials today. So I'm sharing my screen now. I don't know if you guys can see. Probably can see, right? Right? And cool. Right, so yeah, so moving to the digital world with the millennials today, you can see, right? Just say yes or something.
Yes, can see.
All right, cool. All right, so moving to the digital with the millennials today, but before we go into the millennials today, I'm just gonna make you guys feel as old as you guys are and as young as you guys are. Michelle look very young today as well. So I'm gonna take a look at how and where you guys fall into. So we're gonna do this generation tag first. So this is the generation gap age and where you guys are. And when we talk about millennials, we're talking about this era of my generation from 1977 all the way to 1995, even until now is what we call the Gen Z and also the Centennials. Those that comes before that, you guys are as young as you guys are. So we got Generation X, Baby Boomer, and also the oldies. So maybe you guys can comment which generation you guys come from. So we will we'll take a note at which one you guys are. Yeah, woo! We got millennials. Oh, okay, got Gen X. Now everybody got still very young, still very cute and all. So moving into the traditional to digital. So traditional and digital is a very, very big change to a lot of people, especially those that I have helped train with. But maybe before I go into this, maybe I can give a bit of a background of who I am for those who doesn't know me. So I was very young when I entered university. I was only 16 when I did my degree. I finished my degree when I was 19 years old and my master's by 20. And after that, I became a lecturer in one of the private colleges here in Malaysia. So throughout my journey, I always am missing something. And I thought, well, I'm missing a lot of money. Yeah, and I love to hold money. So what I do is I try to go into business. So for the past 9 years, I've been doing into business. I've been venturing myself into so many platforms, may it be from traditional, even go to door to door, to going to digital, which is do digital marketing. So traditional and digital, these are two things which I realized that is very, very unique to business. There are some businesses that can remain traditional. There are some businesses also can go digital. But now businesses are all moving from traditional to digital. With this, you can see that a lot of people today using a lot of Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, even YouTube to customize their content to share out there. So when Robert approached me and the team approached me on this particular topic, they were asking me on how can you talk about e-commerce on this. I wanted to be a very fruitful discussion to everybody today so that you guys can go back and get something done with you and your team. So I want to teach you guys something, not teach, I'm going to share with you guys this thing called Spool, S-P-O-L. But of course, before we come into here, let me go back into social media right now that we are all been using in any field, maybe from a startup business to even big businesses that are out there today. So we have email marketing, we have WhatsApp marketing, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and other platforms like for products. So we have Shopee, Lazada, and all these kind of things. So at the end of the day, people are moving to social media whether you like it or not. Even food is moving online. Yes, food. We have Food Panda. We have all these businesses that is helping businesses that selling food to go online. So yeah, so all these businesses, they come from the idea of digital storytelling. So for those who are who is in moving into digital storytelling, I'm just going to share with you one thing that I thought is going to be very interesting. It's called SPOL, S-P-O-L. I'm going to go through one by one what this SPOL stands for. Well, the first one is story. Well, people always want to talk about their product and how amazing their product is. But one thing, as I was meeting a lot of entrepreneurs, and they always talk so much detail about their product, to the very, very detail. And going into detail of their product is always key here. So any businesses that you have out there, anything that you have out there, put it in detail because people love details. And then talk about your products, talk about your stories, and then people love to know about that super duper, we call it the super duper awesome, crazily kick-ass product that you have. Because once you start talking about your product, it will give the audience the 100% trust that your product works, this is your product and this is what you're gonna do. And offer them something. So when you start to offer them something, people will always want to know what's coming up and how do I get this product and all. And then only launch came in, which is the pre-launch that we always do for our product launch, and also what's happening after the post-launch. All of this happens throughout your whole story of your digital storytelling, or what you call digital marketing. As we go into online, people always find it very difficult to talk about their businesses. And one of those is actually, I met with a lot of entrepreneurs today that they always have a lot of problems on how do they go on online. I've been going on so many years on offline. How do I go online? So these are all very, very problematic for a lot of the older generation people that has no idea on how to go online. So with digital marketing, so what we do is we help people to reach out using Facebook, using Instagram, and using other social media so that their product can be on digital as well as online. So when Robert first introduced, said that, hey, you need to talk about e-commerce, and I said, okay, so what can I do to help y'all? So one of the things that that we always been helping a lot of entrepreneurs and businesses is how do they get the perfect marketing funnel? Because a lot of businesses today, they fail to go. They are okay to go on marketing. You know, they just boost their money in, and then they get their likes, and then let people just start to view their product. But how do you get the perfect marketing funnel? And that is what we will be helping a lot of you guys if you continue with us in the future. I hope to be seeing a lot of you guys in the future as well. So we have a lot because when we talk about digital storytelling, we talk about e-commerce, we talk about all this. We're talking about how we are able to link your product into various of social media throughout your story. Well, one of it, we're talking about how you can be telling on Facebook and Instagram, and how all of this can be helping you to sell that unique thing that you have. So with the help of digital storytelling, we are helping a lot of those people out there to get their product to go out, and so that their story are able to get to more people, and and how you're able to close the deal with a lot of people. I think I'm gonna cut it short with this because everybody is running through timing. So hopefully, for those of you that are interested in e-commerce and to know more about e-commerce, will be I think Robert and the team will be here to help you guys out as well. But on the marketing side, we'll be helping you guys on doing this thing called Grow, Grow, to get you guys in the understanding of, because everybody now in COVID, they are making a lot of shifts, and how we have to have a new goal that we can set into the reality that we have now. And then we're creating our options on how we can move forward. That's what we are going to do with Grow here, Robert. Yeah, so thanks a lot, you guys. And I know mine is very short and sweet because a lot of you guys are more on HR and all, but this is more on practical for marketing and also for businesses. And I hope this can help you guys. And we've been helping a lot of people as well. And I also have a few upcoming courses here in Penang, especially for online. We are helping people with the DSM, which is the digital storytelling marketing. And we are also helping young entrepreneurs and also businesses for e-commerce. And especially one of those problems that I always see in businesses is their content copywriting. These are the ones that we are helping a lot for those who are just starting to come back from or starting in working from home, and how to grow their businesses and how to make their brand awesome. So, but of course, just telling people is not enough. So we help them as well with the persuasive selling skills. So we're gonna help those to what is the techniques that we use, and also the sales and marketing that we have, which is the techniques that I call it the hot ABC, not the hot mama, but hot ABC. But these are all, I've been helping a lot of entrepreneurs here, so I'm hoping to help a lot more in the future. I know I'm still young in this industry, only 9 to 10 years, but I hope to, and because I'm also in the learning process, so with amazing people like Dr. Henry, Stephen, Michelle, and the team, and Coco, they are also helping me to learn a lot more. So with this, I hope to help more people in the future, I guess. So that's all from me, I guess, Robert.